Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about Ralph Lauren Christmas. This is absolutely everywhere right now. TikTok cannot get enough of it, and honestly, I completely get why. It's classic, it's cozy, and it feels timeless. But here's the thing, you don't need to go out and buy a whole new set of decorations to get the look. I'm going to show you how to recreate the Ralph Lauren Christmas style in your own home without spending a fortune and just by tweaking a few bits you probably already have. I've come to the range today because they've got such a fantastic collection this year, and the best part is a lot of it's available online too if you don't have one near you. I'll take you around the shop, show you what to look out for, and then I'll share a few little additions I picked up to pull the look together in my own home. So let's go shopping. The Ralph Lauren Christmas look is a big trend this year, and it's easy to see why. It's classic, traditional, and just feels so warm and timeless. But here's the thing, there are no rules when it comes to your own home. Some people make it sound really strict, but you don't have to follow every so-called rule to get the look. I've even seen people say things like you can only have tartan wrapping paper under your tree or no gift bags allowed, which is just a bit much. This trend should be about what fits naturally in your space, not copying someone else's vision. If you've already got traditional decorations, you're halfway there. It's really just about elevating what you've got, adding a few richer textures, a few timeless colours, and some heritage touches that pull it together. So in this video, I'm going to break it down category by category, from garlands and decorations to table settings and finishing touches, and show you how to bring the Ralph Lauren Christmas feel into your home without spending a fortune. Teddy bears are massive for the Ralph Lauren Christmas 2025 look. They just give that classic cozy heritage feel. The range has such a beautiful collection this year. The large ones are $24.99 and honestly look so high end. Really weighty, lovely detail, and perfect for that Ralph Lauren vibe. If you want to add a few smaller touches, they've also got some smaller ones for $2.99, perfect for dotting around the tree or on shelves, and there's an even bigger statement bear with the drum for $59.99 that actually lights up. So this is definitely a bit of a showpiece if you're looking for something like that. But my favourite find has to be these teddy bear stocking holders. They're only $8.99 and they look so much more expensive. They've got that traditional charm and are a kind of piece that you could bring out year after year. They've also got really lovely traditional figures, all the heritage colours, really nostalgic, and they fit perfectly with the Ralph Lauren look, especially for $14.99. The easiest way to get the Ralph Lauren look has to be tartan. It's classic, timeless, and instantly gives that cosy heritage feel. I'm half Scottish, so I love it even more. These tartan bows are only 89p, and if you've already got red and green baubles, this is such an affordable way to get the Ralph Lauren look without starting from scratch. They've also got beautiful velvets in rolls of ribbon in green, red, really soft, really luxe, and prices of these start from only £1.49. They've also got some gorgeous oversized tartan sacks, $9.99 with a lovely fur trim. They look so premium, and I can just picture them filled with presents by the fireplace. And one of the easiest ways to tie the whole look together, wrapping paper. They've got these lovely tartan prints for £1.49 in both red and green with little stags on them. They just scream Ralph Lauren. You could wrap a few boxes and pop them under the tree as a decor, and it instantly gives that designer look on a budget. Tartan again on the table is one of the easiest ways to get the Ralph Lauren look. This little table runner is only $6.99 and there's a matching tablecloth for the same price. I've got quite a large table, so if one isn't big enough, you can lay two side by side and slightly overlap them, and with the tartan you can totally get away with it. They've also got matching napkins, $2.99 for a pack of 4, and I did pick some of these up for my table. And even seat pads in the same tartan, which looked amazing if you want to carry the look through. The key to keeping it feeling really high-end and true to Ralph Lauren style is to stick to one tartan per room. Tartan bedding, they had a great selection as well. If you really want to bring the Ralph Lauren look into your bedroom, they've got this fully reversible tartan bedding set starting at just $18.99. One of my favourite finds though was this Father Christmas cushion with a beautiful tartan layer. It's such a rich tapestry style fabric and just screams Ralph Lauren. Someone actually bought one while I was filming, and I did hear somebody say while I was filming, these are very Ralph Lauren. Decorations are probably the most affordable way to get the Ralph Lauren look. By just adding a few of these luxurious looking baubles, you can completely elevate your tree without spending a fortune. These were only $1.99. The detail is gorgeous, really classic and traditional, and they'll still look beautiful even if Ralph Lauren trend next year has moved on. They had such a huge selection too. Some were as little as 69p with lovely hand painted details, lots of reds, greens, velvets and different textures. It's such an easy way to mix in 6 or 12 of these with your existing baubles and get that high-end feel. I found some tartan ones for around £1.49 and they were stunning, really rich colours and their perfect heritage pattern. They've also got big boxes of velvet baubles for £9.99, which are brilliant. If you're starting fresh, these were mixed in red and green too, so you can fill out your tree without breaking the bank. And finally, they had some little tartan ones in these packs that were only 99p. Now, some had some writing on, which technically breaks the no writing rule, but honestly, with tartan, I think you could get away with it. Statement pieces can really elevate your space and give you that Ralph Lauren feel. They had these amazing gold reindeers for $14.99 and I just think they look so high end. They also had these gorgeous chest piece style ornaments. They completely scream Ralph Lauren with the equestrian feel and they were just $8.99. I also picked up 3 of these little candle holders for my Boxing Day table, £3.59 each, which is just crazy for how beautiful they are. I'll show you how I style them at the end. They had some very large reindeers too, gold antlers, $7.99, perfect for a console or side table and really striking. And they even had some that looked like solid brass, but they were super lightweight again, only $8.99. They look super expensive and you can bring these out year after year. They also had some lovely gold trees you can mix in, and of course gold candlesticks. Would be a classic to mix in with all of this lot you can get anywhere. Adding these sorts of pieces really gives you that true Ralph Lauren look. I'm a massive fan of berries and the Ralph Lauren garlands are all about layering textures. Lots of greenery, different berries, that really full mounded up look. I've got a loft full of garlands, so I'm just going to stack them on top of each other to get that lovely thickness. Any greenery works as long as it's not too bright. If your garlands are looking a bit plain, you can easily elevate them. Just swap out the colours and add some picks. Most of the shops have loads of options. This garland is only $15.99 and it would look beautiful running down the centre of a table. Another one I found has got loads of Scotch pine and mixed textures. This was only $17.99 on special offer and it even lights up. The best way to make your garden look expensive is to add picks and baubles and ribbon. These were only $2.29 each and quite large, so you can just tuck them in as you go. Or buy full berry garlands from places like Home Bargains, cut them into sections and just layer them in. They've also got these darker berries and these foliage picks. These look lovely on plain garlands. It makes such a difference. They also had this gorgeous swag. I actually bought one a few weeks ago and I loved it so much. I've just picked up another. It's $12.99 and honestly, it's the best one I've seen. I'll show you at the end how I'm planning to style this on my dining table. They also had some huge centerpiece garlands, perfect for a long table with candles down the middle. Imagine this over a tartan tablecloth. You're instantly there. This one's $24.99 and it looks so much more expensive. I love it with the mixed foliage and the pine cones. They also had a lovely selection of wreaths, lots of natural textures. You can easily customise the red berries to make them feel more Ralph Lauren. The smaller ones were $19.99 and the beautiful larger ones with mixed foliage and berries were $22.99. And lastly, they had this gorgeous big red bow, $14.99, perfect for hanging your wreath on the front door. Such a simple way to make your entrance look festive and really in keeping with the Ralph Lauren style. Finishing the details on your table is crucial, and they had a fantastic selection of flocked crackers. These were only $8.99 for 6, and they looked so premium. They also had some beautiful burgundy and emerald green deluxe crackers, again $8.99, and they were stunning. I'd honestly snap these up early because the shells are already getting stripped. You can get plenty of cheap crackers these days, but these were really standing out. The styling, the detail, the colours, they just had that Ralph Lauren feel. They even had a good selection inside, which you don't always get for the price. I'm a big fan of affordable crackers, and these are definitely worth checking out. I found some gorgeous table pieces that really felt Ralph Lauren. I spotted some really lovely crockery pieces that looked high-end. These platters were £3.59, which I thought was amazing. They also had these lovely red bow napkin rings, a really affordable way to add a little luxury on your table. They had this stunning jug for £2.39, super festive and perfect to bring out Christmas every year, and I did pick one up. They also had a matching vase too that was £3.59, which I thought was such a good value. A trick to really simply elevate your table is by adding layers, and these were perfect. They had these lovely charger plates for £1.49. I've got some of these in red and I'll be using these, but the texture on these is really nice. Again, something you can bring out year after year. They also had a beautiful green and gold crockery set for $4.99 if you want to create a full Christmas table look. And of course, candlestick holders in gold are such an easy way to finish everything off. They had some of these lovely tea light holders with the bow detail for $2.99 in a few different colours, perfect for dotting around the table. And finally, a gorgeous green and red bow table runner for only $7.99. So classic Ralph Lauren style, and such a simple way to tie everything together. Okay, I am back from the range, so I sort of show you the bits I picked up. I'm delighted I got, first of all, some tartan. Didn't have any, but I did the other week buy this from Dunelm. So if you need a red or cranberry colour tablecloth, I picked this one up for £20. But I didn't buy the matching napkins because I didn't want to be too matchy. So instead I bought these. They were £2.99 for 4. So I've got an 8-seater. So I thought they would be perfect. This is going to be for Boxing Day, as I have a Christmas Ralph Lauren tablecloth actually that I use on a set of picture, and some Ralph Lauren bits for that. So this is going to be for Boxing Day. So I picked those up. Now I've got a lot of red gold decorations, so I don't really need anything, and I've picked up some bows already. But I did pick up these tartan ones, which I thought would be quite nice to put on the tree, I think. Just to change it up, that's all I'm going to put on the tree to make it look a bit Ralph Lauren-y. The other things I did buy though were, I saw these when I filmed about a month ago at the range. I've got a full video on my channel of the range, the whole collection, if you want to watch that video. It's been a quite popular video, and I saw these amazing swags. So I thought I would get these for my table. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lay 2 together, and in the middle, it's not going to go there, I will put some sort of pot or plate or something, and I'm probably going to put one of the Christmas candles. I haven't bought one yet, one of the big ones, you know, the 5-wick jute ones in the middle, and leave that on my dining table. And then these I'll sort of dot about, I think, when I do my Christmas table. I'll get some LED candles. I might get some real little candles for Christmas Day, but these are superb. £3. Hang on, I'm going to check the receipt because I can't actually believe the price of them. Yeah, £3.59 for these. I think that is brilliant. How vintage and classic are these? So I got 3 of those to run down my table. Really love those. And I have got some LED candles, battery powered ones that I have on a timer that I'm going to pop in there at Christmas. So I got those. And I then picked up the jug, which again, check the receipt, £3.79. And I needed this sort of jug. I've only got slightly smaller Emma Bridgewater ones or a really big one, so that's perfect. It was £3.79. And they had a matching plate and matching platter that would really look lovely. And how good is that? I'll probably use that all year round, to be honest. So those are the few bits I bought, but I'm going to mix it in with all the other decorations I've got, because I've got so many. I've bought a couple of bits from Home Bargains as well. I've got a full video on my channel where it's a great place to get the berries, and they've got some really nice tablecloth bits as well that are really affordable. So that's all I'm going to buy for this so-called trend. To be honest with you, I love all this. I might even think about getting another tartan tablecloth. Sadly, they didn't fit. They did a table runner and a tablecloth, so I'd have to lap 2 of the tablecloths over, which I might do, because I like to have a tablecloth throughout December. And I've got my Christmas Day one, and now this is going to be my Boxing Day with my new little man. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you liking this trend? Does it remind you of Christmases gone by? It does with me. Is this the stuff your nan used to have? Let me know in the comments. Or do you think, no, you're going to stick to your bright pink decorations or whatever? Let me know. Not to your taste. For me, I love traditional Christmas. This reminds me of when I worked in the garden centre when I was like 14. This was all the sort of stuff we had, all the tartans and all the ribbons and all the berries. So I love it. It's very nostalgic for me, and I've got so much of this stuff in the loft. All the garlands I get out, I've got berries that I bought from Home Bargains. I'm going to make it all berries, so I don't need to buy anything else really. I know I say that and I probably will, but so let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Check out my channel. I've got so many videos on my channel with lots of Christmas content for this year, and there's so much coming. I'm looking forward to starting to do the Christmas food, which I'll start in December. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you on the next video.